The Los Angeles Dodgers cut ties Friday with starting pitcher Trevor Bauer, the embattled former Cy Young Award winner who was previously handed an unprecedented suspension following allegations of sexual assault. Bauer was designated for assignment, which means the Dodgers have until 2 p.m. ET Thursday to find a trade partner. If they can't, Bauer will be placed on unconditional release waivers. If he clears those, which is considered the likely scenario, he will become a free agent the following day. The Dodgers' decision came 2 weeks after an independent arbitrator trimmed Bauer's suspension from 324 games to 194, reinstating him immediately but docking his pay for another 50 games to begin the 2023 season. The ruling triggered a 14-day window for the Dodgers to decide whether to add him to their 40-man roster. They stretched their decision right up until Friday's deadline. The Dodgers are on the hook for the $22.5 million Bauer is owed for the final season of his contract but would save $720,000, the major league minimum, if another team signs him in the open market. The Dodgers organization believes that allegations of sexual assault or domestic violence should be thoroughly investigated, with due process. From the beginning, we have fully cooperated with Major League Baseball's investigation and strictly followed the process stipulated under MLB's joint domestic violence, sexual assault, and child abuse policy. 2 extensive reviews of all the available evidence in this case, one by MLB Commission. Now that this process has been completed, and after careful consideration, we have decided that he will no longer be part of our organization. The Dodgers had been widely expected to cut ties with Bauer for several months but surprised many in the industry, as well as their own fans, in the length of time it took for them to arrive at the decision. Part of the delay was rooted in initially being caught off guard when the arbitrator announced his decision December 22. The team, sources said, wasn't expecting a decision until mid-January at the earliest. But the prolonged process only triggered outside speculation that the Dodgers might ultimately reinstate Bauer. Over the past week, members of the front office reached out to players to gauge their interest in Bauer returning, sources said. The team's principal decision-makers met with Bauer in Arizona on Thursday in what amounted to their first face-to-face interaction in 18 months. In a statement, Bauer said the Dodgers at that point expressed a desire for him to pitch for them in 2023, a claim disputed by a team source familiar with the meeting.